You're tuned in to the loudest, craziest, most excited bunch of geeks and nerds on this side of the planet. Commentary, views, news, and reviews of the latest to the greatest of all things pop culture. From comics to toys to video games to anime, cartoons, film, and TV, you're about to dive into everything nerdy and geeky in between. This is BJG.
This is Captain Mike.
This is Noch.
This is Vaping 2.0.
And this
is
the G3 Podcast.
Gamers,
Geeks, and Good Times.
Friday, it's Mungo Day. Welcome to the G3 Podcast. This is your host, BJG, and welcome to the show, guys. It's a weekender show for everybody, so we would like to welcome everybody here. Everybody in the chat, hello to you. Please say hi. Welcome to the show. Magandang gabi to everyone. Hopefully, walang may masakit na katawan today. We won't be talking about efficacy oil that much, but welcome to the show, guys. We have quite a look-back episode where we will be talking about some fun stuff, hanging out with the boys, just chilling, starting your weekend right. And if you want to watch all our other episodes, please head on over to youtube.com. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on TikTok. We're everywhere, baby. And welcome to the show. It's nice to have everybody. Hello to everybody who's already on the comment section. Just feel free to type in and share the stream to everybody that you think will enjoy some good times with some geeks and some gamers on a Friday. Let's get started with the conversation by welcoming my co-panelists, my guys, my peeps, my boys. Starting off with everybody's favorite captain, Captain Mike. Welcome to the show, my man. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Hey, what is happening, boys and girls? This is your captain speaking, and you know what it is. It's Friday. Join us as we go on through the weekend over here at the G3 Podcast.
And tayo sa you know what it is. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get this thing rolling, and let's get in our digital bigote, the guy, the man with a plan. Noch is in the house. What is up, sir? How's it going? With a lot of energy, huh? Very. I like your background. It's contradictory to your energy. How are you, sir?
Yeah. Hello, good evening, guys. Not much has been happening right now. Medyo bad ang weather, hindi nagiging magandang takbo. Yes, pero God bless, guys. Be happy.
This is the 700 Club, okay? Speaking of 700 Club, okay ang energy mo, pare. Biyernes na biyernes, ah.
700.
700 Club, pare, sino? Kung naalala mo yan. Yung basta mamaya.
Parang hindi ko alam yun, sino yan?
Hindi mo alam yung 700 Club. There's something wrong with your thing. Oh, ito, sigurado ko, alam ko to kasi tumatawa-tawa to. The guy who never watches the 700 Club and in fact tries to avoid it. The guy who is far, far away in the land of the burning sands, Palitz. Welcome to the show, my dudes. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon.
Ang lilinis natin ngayon, ha? Oh, gusto ko to, ha? Ang lilinis, ha?
Hindi ko po magawa yung traditional intro ko, guys. I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike. Salamat sa lahat ng ginawa mo para sa amin.
hindi mo nga binati ng traditional intro mo, para ka naman na maalam. Parang pinagpapaalam mo na siya. Walang yan. Diba? Uy, pakuy!
But again, good afternoon sa lahat na nanonood, to all our viewers, and to everyone who's in the chat. We have a really great episode, and I hope you will like it.
Ang haba ng intro niya.
Haba. Ito, pahabaan lang, lamang na to. Ito,
pagbigyan mo na ako, Noch, na mahaba intro ko kaysa yung maikling version.
maikling version na unsami pa tayo, mga kaibigan.
Diyan ka na lang.
Speaking of very, very long things, I'd like to introduce Rene Cruz Jr. I can't say anymore. Rene Cruz Jr. Welcome to the show.
Hi guys, wait lang. Magre-render na ba ako nung 30 days ko sa podcast starting today? Or paano ba ito? How does this work?
That's pending your disciplinary action. So DA ka muna.
Follow the due process.
Due process.
Kasi parang I don't know if it was a joke, pero if it was, it's realistic enough eh. It's very believable and hindi rin ako magugulat kung tatanggalin.
Ano ka na lang daw muna, yung disciplinary action mo sa Jollibee mo na tayo pupunta.
Okay sa Jollibee daw. Palits. Kumusta? Okay naman.
Umabot ba?
naman.
Umabot
Ito,
naman.
dumating naman. Dumating
Okay,
naman
okay.
after 1
Dumating
hour.
doon.
Finally.
That's
Kasi
very good.
parang iba yan. Kasi kanina parang galit na galit ka eh. This is a weird
Sinasabi mo.
change.
Oy!
Galing,
Why?
Hindi ako galit na galit.
Right.
Curious lang ako kasi it's been more than an hour. Which usually, kasi kapitbahay ko lang sila. Hindi naman ako lumabas. Okay.
Di sana ikaw nalang pumunta doon, pinadeliver mo.
Kaya nga
Tamad ka
eh.
rin.
Oo nga, kapitbahay mo lang pala eh.
Kaya ka nga nagpapadeliver eh. Kasi tinatamad ka lumabas.
Kaya nga, di ba, kaya kami, sinasabihan ka namin kanina, intindihin mo, habaan mo yung pasensya mo. Be better.
Wow!
Be better.
Wow,
Iba na tayo
Rene!
ngayon. We have to improve.
Yes, the level
We are-
level of positivity is it's
Katulad na itong
overwhelming.
bago na to. Katulad na itong susunod. Dapat ganito.
Okay, let's see what the example of an exemplary
Yan.
gentleman. Alright. Mustache alone presents robust manhood, gentlemanless, and overall military discipline. General Jazz Kumoda. Welcome, sir.
Mongo! Yung gout
Yan.
ko! Let's go! Yung gout ko! Let's go!
Wonderful. We attribute that joke to Rene Cruz Jr. Thank you for always enriching our minds with use
Ang taas ng level ng comedy, ano?
taas, ibang klase, very intellectual, you know.
Ibang dating. No? Iba yung dating ng comedy niya eh. Pero dahil dyan guys, we would like to announce na si Jazz may gout.
At
Kasakit daw yung
tingnan
paa niya ngayon.
tingnan na naman mga kaibigan, pangalan na ngayon, Jazz the Good Boy. Oh, ibang klase ah.
Ay.
The level of cleanliness and
Family friendly. Family friendly.
discipline is just overwhelmingly sorry, naubo ako.
We are
Dati
children-friendly
nagpapanik
channel.
yan eh.
Oh. But
Dati laging kinakabahan si BJ if maka-cancel na yung G3.
Ngayon hindi pwede. Pero nabanggit ni Lee na na this is for kids talaga, no. So actually kami yung number 1 viewed podcast ng mga kids. Sumusunod lang si Coco Melon sa amin.
Very kids channel.
Oo.
yeah.
Ang sumusunod
Kaya-
actually pangatlo doon is yung Snoop Dogg's Nursery Rhyme.
Kailangan nyo ng abangan yung Baby Shark version ng G3 podcast.
Oh.
Yung next
Baby shark. Up, wag muna next time na yun.
Next time.
May
May bayad po yan.
Soy.
May bayad. Di ba? Pareho pa kami. Oo nga. Very good. Also, we want to give a shout out to the guy who's not joining us today. Trickster is not feeling well, so he's kind of resting. He's probably
Aw.
listening to us now.
Get well soon.
And that's it. This is the guys. This
get
is
well.
going to be the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to everybody that's in the show right now. There are a few people there that's hanging out. Stanley is in the comment section. But before we get to our regular, batian portion with Captain Mike for 1 minute. Kumusta ba kayo? How's your week, guys? I mean, I know we've been talking the entire week, but it's really fun. It's not like we missed each other so much. But what's keeping you busy so far, man?
Work. Just a lot of work, man.
I used to
Naramdaman ko yung despair ni Jazz nung sinabi niyang work. Just a lot of work, man. Alam mo yung bigat nung danadala niya.
Hindi naman. Probably he was just that busy. Kasi I remember him mentioning na like more than 12 hours ata siya nakaupo with the exclusion of restroom breaks. Diba?
Right.
So, yun yung So, Palits obviously has been... But biglang nawala si Not. Okay. Biglang
May binato. may
Ah,
binato.
teleport.
may kalaban.
May binato na chinelas.
So,
May kalaban yan.
yeah,
Anong tawag dun sa Dragon Ball? Yung mga...
Instant transmission.
Bro,
Yo.
I swear, bro. Please don't go there. Please don't go there.
Fortnite?
By the way,
Wala
guys,
mag-mention na Fortnite, ha?
Uy, may kalaban siya. Bakit may ganyan ka? Ano meron?
medyo naging
Ipis?
busy
May
ako
ipis ba?
recently. Kaka-Fortnite, I bought the Battle Pass with the Goku Kamehameha.
You know what? I actually here's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually
You know
gonna,
what, ama?
gonna play Fortnite just so I can kill the
Wait.
Nokus.
Kamehameha, blocking yellow,
let's
blocking
do
yellow.
that again now. Let's clip that, what he said. Medyo interesting yun. Say that again.
I am going to play Fortnite just to kill Nokus. That's what I'm gonna do. I promise and I swear.
Ano yung Nokus?
It's those really interesting people who could not even pronounce.
Grabe. So ano ka? So
Kamehameha.
nag-gatekeep ka. Nag-gatekeep ka ngayon.
Yeah,
Grabe.
you're a gatekeeper.
So
Why are you like
discriminating the people who don't know Goku.
Yes.
this? We are G3.
Yes. Nagsasabi
G3
ng
Gamers, Geeks, and Good
Oo.
Times. We shouldn't be
Gamers,
gatekeepers.
Yung nagsasabi
Gamers,
ng
Gibbs, and-
Kamehameha. Yung nagsasabi ng Kamehameha.
We're gonna be having a
Kamehameha.
heavy conversation. later.
Kamehameha.
I hate it. I hate it.
Kamehameha.
Ang galing kasi BJ just asked, kamusta yung linggo nyo? And here we are. Talking
No,
about
but it has been a very interesting week sa TV series. Rings of Power came out. The
Oh, yeah,
new
did you guys
Game
get
of
to watch
Thrones
it, no?
series. Yes, I did. It's
We did.
amazing. The new Game of Thrones series has come out. It's super amazing and sobra. You need to watch everything that has
And
come
yeah,
out.
speaking of Dragon Ball, I watched the new Dragon Ball Superhero on
Oh, really?
14
Oh,
parts.
man.
It was uploaded in 14 parts. The whole movie by one user. I watched it there. And
Grabe yun, ang sipag nun, no?
It's a sipag, di ba? Like it's amazing. It's like the CGI. It's fairly new. Medyo nakakaano lang na like they used CGI on ano. But yeah.
Fairly. I mean, as you say, piracy is the best policy. And
But it was on
And-
TikTok. I mean, I accidentally, scrolled over.
so what? If
14
it's on TikTok, it's not piracy anymore. Is that it?
No.
But
Totoo naman eh. Di ba piracy is the best policy?
yes, give me the links. I will not watch it. I will report it. I will not officially watch
Oh,
it.
correct.
You will report it
Susubukan
one
kay
by
ano yan.
one.
One by one,
Kay
I have to
Ronnie
review.
Ricketts yan.
Oh, I have to review. Ronnie Ricketts.
Lagot kay Cesar Montano.
I-
naman
I-
yan,
I have a funny story about that. So there was one time I was at Guadalupe, right? You know Guadalupe, right? So I was going home.
Where's Guadalupe?
Guadalupe. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm in Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
Just getting off the
Alright.
bridge at Guadalupe by the border.
By the border.
So I was perusing some of them interesting animes and action-packed movies in CD.
Very
And-
action-packed.
I was going through the CDs and I had my hand like literally 4 inches deep into this pile of discs that I was going through one by one. Oh, Second Coming, Barely Legal, and all that. And so, and then there was this commotion behind me, and then everybody was running around. And when I looked back, it was Ronnie Ricketts himself with the cap. Walking towards me, and I was wearing a suit, and I have my hands full of questionable material, and my ID was still around my neck. So
Nice.
I
Oh
didn't
my
know what to
God.
do. I didn't know what
Ito
to
ba
do.
yung ano? Ito ba yung
let's
yellow
say-
lanyard na we used to wear?
No. This is from way
Let's
back.
say nandun na yung sitwasyon na yon. Anong gagawin mo? Anong gagawin mo?
I would go, Sir Ronnie, nahuli ko po. Eto, ebidensya. Nagbibenta ng
really
illegal.
Oh,
I really love
Sakto.
the confidence that you disclose this
Oh.
in public.
In public. Yeah.
Kasi
Yeah.
Kudos to
ako,
you for
ako
telling
gagawin
all
ko.
our viewers.
Ako gagawin ko ito. bakit ka nagbebenta to? Uy, Sir Ronnie, nandito po kayo. Bakit ka nagbebenta ng mga bold dito? Bakit?
Oy, wala akong sinabing bold. Wala
Wala
akong sinabing bold, pare. Sabi ko lang,
Child-friendly, child-friendly.
questionable material. Wala akong, I did not
You
know.
implied.
wait.
You not
Hindi,
implied it
Hindi,
was.
guys, kaklaro ko lang ha. Kasi mga kalbo yung kasi nagbebenta eh.
Bald,
Why are you bald dito?
Bald. Okay,
Why are you
okay.
bald dito?
Nice.
Diba? Why are you
Either,
bald? Dapat,
either way, masakit sa akin yun, ha? Yung bald. Huwag tayo nagbabanggit, ha?
Oh.
Nakakainis.
iba naman yung bald sa balding, pare.
Huwag na! Tama na nga, eh. Balding
You made it worse, man.
Ay,
Mas
nako,
okay sana kung si Derek Ramsey tatapitin kayo. Pare, pulis ako.
Para pulis ako.
Tapos
Tapos
Chelsea.
CGI kamatis, di ba?
No.
Ang sagot mo diyan, pulis ka, di ba artista ka?
Ano yung line? Hindi, yung line ni Ann Curtis, pag tinapi ka ni Derek Ramsey, pre, pulis ako. And I'm married too. Makes us have two in common. Yun, di ba? Yun yung affair, di ba?
Di namin alam eh, kasi di kami...
Nung napanood mo yan, sa TV ba? O kasama dun sa mga DVD yung dinadampot mo?
Channel 47, kulay-pula yung kwarto. Channel 47. 48.
Kasama ng mga DVD na kino-confiscate mo para kay
At saka I was doing a public service.
Na yung binibenta ng mga bald.
You are such
Doing it for the better good.
citizen.
Yes, of course.
Binibenta ng mga bald guys. Diba?
I'm an outstanding citizen, no? Pero speaking of outstanding, tigilan na natin to, baka mapalala pa. Let's get started with our very first segment. As always, it's time for Captain Mike to go through his 1 minute of fame, 1 minute of acknowledging everybody in the comment section. Captain Mike, but the unportion for 1 minute, hit
Go
it!
Mike, go bold!
Alright, go bold.
Default mic.
Go bold!
Again, it's the G3 podcast here to start your weekend.
Bate.
Good times. Siyempre, si Stanley sabi niya, welcome to the G3 live stream. I'm Yoshi the Cool. Play some random games. Have fun. Don't forget to like, follow, and share for gaming live stream.
Baduy, pag hindi sumayaw
Follow social media accounts. Please follow our YouTube link, which is already posted. Tapos sabi ni Stanley, what's up mga poging boss? Shout out naman sa mga top fan natin dyan. Just kami may other peeps. Nandiyan na daw yung taro na si
Be
Boss.
bold, Mike, be bold!
Dahil it's Friday, mas kapag ang mga bata nyo, na-share ko na lahat mga bossing, love you all. Sabi rin ni Jessica Maymay, hello po. And ito, small statement po. I will get out of my bed just for you to fulfill that promise myself. Sabi ni ni Trickster. Sabi ni EJ, interesting animes and action-packed movies. Nice. Tapos, magandang gabi sabi ni Rafi Polygon at saka sabi niya ulit, Norn ba yan?
Norn?
Time's up.
Stop that alien talk. Stop it!
Stop it, Nyorn.
Kailangan
Norn.
Kayo masyadong
Yung ba yung mga bida, mga Norn Star?
Mga Nyorn. Nyorn na Nyorn!
Nyorn.
Great.
Only punch ba yan?
Oo, sila Nyorn.
Pero, speaking of illicit videos, no, and questionable material, maganda pag-usapan natin yan eh, because this is a very good thing that we brought up, because we're all content creators, and at some point, we all have picked up the camera and imagined ourselves to be the subject of other people's attention, right? And that's basically where we are right now. It's a common thing, but did you know of how obscure that was back in the day? That content creation, or that's the term now. Content creation came from a simple, humble home film video. And that's what we're going to be talking about, guys. We're going to be exploring some stuff that may be common to us now, but was actually an actual privilege back in the day. And we're going to be exploring the very first YouTube video ever posted back in 2014. It was a very simple video, and we'll probably get to see that later on. But that is going to be our conversation for this evening. Starting off with a question. When was the first time? I'm going to ask you guys, right? When was the first time you guys picked up a video camera, and started recording yourselves? Whatever it was, like for whatever reason it was. I'm dying to know from the person who has done this the longest.
Yeah, Rene. When was the first time you recorded yourself?
Yeah, because you've been a stand-up comic for quite some time. You've been in public appearances. So when did you decide that I'll be funny for money? No. So when was the last time you picked up a camera and recorded yourself? Then?
I was actually college. I was a communication arts student, so kailangan. So we made few short films. I wanted. Here's the thing. I started off writing these very serious, supposedly deep, profound script, and then I started shooting, and then naisip ko parang nakakatawa siguro if I say this or if I add this. So naging comedy na lang siya. And then that's when I realized na hindi pala ako mababaw, ay malalim na tao. So I just, then, everything then started. And college was, to give you guys context, uh, I started studying communication arts way back in 1999. So,
Wow.
camcorder pa siya na V8. So, yun. The internet was not a huge thing back then. So, whatever I made then is now lost in the ether kasi there was nowhere to upload it at the time, which is great because they suck. So, yun. So, safe. Yun yung magandang thing about our generation. Whatever we did that was embarrassing, most likely hindi siya uploaded. Unless may surprise kayo sa akin ngayon. Pero most likely hindi siya uploaded.
Actually, Rene, now that you mentioned it, Mike, show the clip.
Show the clip in Whitebird. Anyway, no, but
So that
people,
was the
people,
first, yeah.
people in the comment section put in what year. Just type in what year you guys first picked up a camera and said, "What would I look like on video?" Because eventually we're pushing through that now. Ikaw, Jazz, you also have had a very substantial public run as a commentator for Dota 2, and you've made a career out of it. When did you realize that you were destined for the camera?
Well, basically, our family loves like creating memories. Taking videos in family events has been our thing ever since we bought our first video camera. So
Oh.
I think that was for like I first like held like recorded myself on video back in 2006.
You see the
Uh, they,
disparity, 1999, 2006. So, disparity
And
of age.
27 pa lang yan si Jazz eh.
like 2000, it's like 2006. It was a Sony Handycam. Ito yung panahon na na like gold, like papunta na sa golden age ng YouTube where like Ryan Higa was starting, there was Smosh was starting as well, Chocolate Rain, yung mga ganong panahon, right? And then like I wanted like, okay, so these guys are just filming themselves and uploading it online. It's like, why not do it, and then I never uploaded them. But yeah, yung mga family trips namin, basically I was travel vlogging, but I did not get the chance to upload it. So
Nice.
I don't know. Yung mga
Why didn't you upload them?
because we don't have internet. We were poor back then to afford internet. Like we had internet year 2012. So
That's pretty interesting because when you said that you were kind of travel vlogging, was it actually what you wanted to do? Because that's going to be leading into my next question. So still the same, right? But did you want to do travel vlogs, or was it really the first idea that came into your mind? Or?
like kasi when we go out, like mga family outing, yung mga pupunta kami kung saan-saan, I was the one holding the camera. And I have nothing else to do. So it was like this. And then, yung camera na naiikot-ikot yung parang yung parang may screen siya, tapos pwede mo iharap sa sarili mo. Yung ganun yung camera namin. Oh yeah, we're here in ganito, ganyan. Hey, say hi to the camera, guys. So, ganun. Yung ganun trip.
Right. That's nice. Kasi nowadays, it's so easy to consume video. With the rise of short form video, taking full swing like last year, right? It was right about last year when they took full swing, when TikTok came out, the YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and it has affected the attention span of some people. Generally lowering the human attention span to about 30 seconds or less. Um, pero you cannot deny the global impact that it has of short home created video. But where did it all start? Sige, let me expound the question. Ikaw Lee. I know there's ample subject for you to shoot, like your toys. You were a creator. You were a collector of consoles back in the day. That was your main shtick, right? Did you take up the camera specifically for that, or like Jazz, you had something else in mind that you wanted to shoot yourself with?
Uh, it was never an intention to become a content creator. It just naturally happens. I think with most of us, it just naturally
Natural,
occurred. Like
natural na
para
sikat.
para kasing I never imagined to create content. I never imagined that. I never dreamed of it. But the very first time I held a camera, it was definitely like what Jess said. It was part of the family. I think first year high school ako back then. Yung umuwi yung mom ko galing ng UAE. She has a hand camcorder. Yung meron pang tape. And then the very first video that we recorded on that was me and my brother trying out the new guitars that they bought us and they gifted us. So that was the very first
Nice,
video.
nice.
And then from there, it's mostly travel, pag lumalabas kami, birthdays and everything. So then here it went. I think I started 2018
Mhm.
with content streaming. It was just basically I just really wanted to play retro games on Facebook Gaming, and then it went on, and here we are.
It's funny that you mentioned retro gaming because that's where Notch fits in, because you did start out your career playing out retro games.
Yeah.
And that's an easy sell, really. I mean,
Yeah.
if you post a video of what Battle City or at the
Right.
very least Super Mario Brothers, it's such an easy sell for people to watch. Is that something that you wanted to do to begin with? And when was the first time that you shot yourself on video? Notch.
I remember kasi nung I was backpacking through Europe. I just came from the Himalayan mountains. Nakahiram ako ng camcorder, and I said parang dapat i-document ko tong journey ko, yung adventures ko. So I started to really, shoot myself and how I got to meet a lot of people. Saya lang eh. Tapos eventually
Nice.
eventually nagising na lang ako eh. Tapos nakita ko
Yeah,
dito lang ako sa Pilipinas.
Sinasabi ko na nga ba?
Sabi ko.
Sabi ko na nga ba? Tatanungin ko sana eh. Ano nangyari nung nagising ka? Visit ka. Sinabi mo ba hindi ka naiinom?
Hindi nga eh. Hangover kasi. Well, sa totoo lang, I never really was a fan of being in front of the camera. Hindi
really?
talaga ako para sa akin hindi kasi I'm not really for that. So pero my wife keeps bugging me to start a blog and all that. Kasi nga isipin mo naman when I start doing skits like that, backpacking through Europe, yung mga ganun, 'di ba? I mean, I can tell you a lot of fishy stories, pero I started really to being in front of the camera when I was started streaming. Yun talaga, officially, para sa
Oh, really? That was streaming was your first time?
first time that I was shooting myself. Kasi I've always been, part of the scenery pagdating sa mga video shoots. Pero not really yung ako talaga directed towards me. So that was the first time. And funny that Lee mentioned retro kasi yung first game ko time when I was starting at game ako was Super Mario Brothers. The NES version. So yun, I got the hang of it, and naisip ko parang masaya din pala yung may mga nakakausap ka on stream or live.
Right.
And then yun, again, like they said, nagtuloy-tuloy na, and here we are.
So a lot of this is rooted in history, right? And the history of how things started out for you guys. There's no better person to talk about history than Captain Mike, who's been around since the first time the cinematograph, the wonder of the modern world, was first introduced to the world. Um, no, but seriously, Captain Mike. I first saw Captain Mike as a streamer when he was streaming Clash Royale, and
Right.
he's actually has one of the cleanest freaking stream setups I've ever seen.
Right.
Was that
Yeah.
also at the same time that you started shooting yourself with the camera, or has it been several years prior, decades before?
As a trivia for everyone, the first time I started taking videos of myself
Was when it was
around,
invented in
no,
1920,
no,
or no?
Yung picture carousel, yung pinapaikot pa, tas may ilaw sa gitna, tas puro picture lang niya para gumalaw.
Yung box, yung box.
Hindi, shadow
May
puppets pa
may-
dati yan. Shadow puppets. Shadow puppets.
Ayun.
Ang
Pero
first
ano?
one was, and by the way, dahil nakita ko na rin itong mga PRG peeps, ito sila Tito Popoy, by the way,
Oh, hey guys,
only
hey guys.
only the Titos would know yung Sony Handycam na ang laman niya ay yung video 8 kung tawagin. It's a very small
V8?
video.
Oo.
Oh, so,
Ay, ganun yung sa lolo ko eh.
iniwan dun
Wait,
sa...
Yan yung sinabi ko ginamit ko dati. So, wag naman lolo. Damay. May friendly fire, guys.
Sapul tayo dito.
Friendly fire!
ang iniwan yun dun sa bahay para lang para lang magamit ng mga pinsan ko at not. Tapos I was started taking videos of myself, of my cousins. Tapos alam mo yun, yung ulit-ulit lang na para lang makita mo lang yung sarili mo sa TV. Remember, back in the day, ikakabit mo pa yung cassette tape na, yung tape na yon, yung video tape na yon, ilalagay mo pa yung wires, ilalagay mo pa sa likod ng TV para lang mapanood ng pamilya mo. That's the value back then eh. So, yung doon ako nag-start. Tapos there was this video documentary I did back in college about the nightlife in Manila.
Akala ko sasabihin mo about
So yung nightlife, yung mga nightlife.
Teka lang. Bago natin simulan yung mga panahon nung dekada 70, I just want to give a shout out to the guys of PRG. Pinoy Retro Gaming is in the house. Welcome, dudes.
Sa PRG. PRG.
That's RJ, Tito Popoy. I was watching Tito Popoy the other day. He was playing.
Yes, I was too.
Na-correct pa ako ni Trickster about that. Pero you guys watch out. We're preparing something with the PRG guys. So you watch out. But shout out to you guys. Awesome peeps. Pare, awesome
sabihin nyo
peeps.
na ngayon, Pinoy Retro Gaming. Tandaan niyo yung grupo na yan. They will be an amazing bunch of people. So,
Right. And yan, si Drew Bernal, tropa din natin yan. And
Yeah.
Yo,
Hello,
what's up, man?
DJ, and check out their channels, guys.
Awesome. Okay, so anyway, it was pre-war era nightlife. Go on.
No, post.
Pre-war?
Post na. Pre-martial law. Sige, go ahead.
Kasi ano yan, it was for my theology subject. Tapos yun yung second time ko nun eh. Pero alam mo yung kumuha ka lang ng videos of other people kasi gano'n lang naman yung ginagawa ko eh. Pero the only time lang na nung na-evolve na yung mga cellphone nun, di ba? Yung mga Nokia phones nun, you can take videos nun. I just take videos of other people, not myself.
Without their consent? Oh,
They know.
Creeper.
Such a creep.
May consent.
I see.
Tapos,
You're that kind of guy.
But when did you start shooting yourself? When did that all start? That's the
nung nagkaroon ako ng it was my favorite phone. It was a Sony Ericsson K850, yung cellphone na may xenon flash.
Grabe, Mike has all the latest gadgets, no?
No.
back in the day.
back in the
What the
day.
fuck?
when the bayonet
70s.
Guys,
when the bayonet was a newly created invention. Yeah, sorry.
sorry.
Tapos
Mike, anong ginagawa mo dun sa unang
I
video
hate
mo?
to interrupt, but Super MJ is here.
Uy!
Grabe.
Hey!
Yo!
Hey!
Super MJ, idol. Valorant streamer.
Sure.
So super lupit.
Yo! What's up, man?
Race diff. Yan. Nanonood siya. He left a comment right
Sir,
there.
congrats. Congrats tuloy. Sir, welcome. Paturo.
Welcome to
Back
the
on,
live
eh.
stream.
Sakto,
Thank you
ito na,
din kay Boss
ikukwento na ni
Jason
Mike
Alvarez.
kakwento na ni Mike yung una niyang scandal ba? Yung
Yeah.
record mo?
Yeah.
Deep.
Because Trickster said the exact same thing I was thinking. He was saying theology, tapos nightlife.
It was...
Hindi, baka kasi panahon nila Jose Rizal yun. So,
Tumigil
sila
ka,
Padre
tumigil
Dama.
ka.
So,
Oo naman. Indulhensya.
Nagalit si Mike dahil tumigil ka. Parang silent.
Priling dating mo to. Tumigil ka. Mapupunta ka sa impyerno.
Isa kang lapastangan.
Oy, ano ba? Guys, di ba kids show to? Respect our elders. Go ahead, Mike.
Sige. Amo.
Tapos,
Damaso, go.
the next na nun is like, I was like, taking videos lang, personal videos lang naman of what I've been doing. Wala kasi akong editor nun. I have no experience in video editing, whatever. Kasi keep them on file. The latest lang na ginawa ko na taking videos of myself and sharing it to everyone was doing live streams. I started 2018. Kaka 4 years ko lang actually.
Daming pumapasok na joke sa isip ko. Sobrang daming joke sa isip ko. Dami!
control yourself.
Lot.
Control yourself.
Contain thy demons, sir.
Para malaman mo kung ano yung mga
Thou shall not
pinag-uusapan namin.
pass! Ang sinasabi ko sa sarili ko.
Para malaman nyo kung ano yung mga pinag-usapan namin dito, you check our other links to the G3 podcast para may idea lang kayo kung ano mga pinagagawa namin after podcast. Siyempre, sabi nga dito ni sabi ni Stanley dito, family friendly lang po ito.
Okay. Now, you may have heard of this show or not, but probably, and this is just pure speculation on my part. One of the reasons why TikTok is so popular, and there's no proven mathematical correlation to it, but it's all because of that one little show called Candid Camera. Back in the day, and would you believe it, guys? But would you believe it? Candid Camera has been running since 1947, and it was called Candid Microphone at the time. So it was really the same format. But since 1947 up until today, which is now they're now owned by Disney, Candid Camera kind of exposed the world to what it would be like to look at other people and without them knowing that they're on camera, because you kind of change when you're on camera. This is not really me when I'm not on camera, but it was kind of fun to see the genuine reaction of people. And I would say that would lead its way up to all the way up to TikTok right now. But did you guys watch that? You guys watch Candid Camera?
Remember
I did.
the theme song?
I watched the second.
You're on Candid
Candid
Camera.
Camera. Siyempre kinanta natin, di ba?
Ano
is
pa
this thing on
second
cable?
iteration na?
I don't know.
Dom DeLuise yata?
Yeah.
So that's the earliest memory I have of Candid Camera.
Is this thing on cable? Like, it's something I've...
No.
Channel 13 ko siya napapanood dati. Either 13 or 13.
Started out on Channel 9.
Kinukwento sa akin ng mga kapatid ko yun eh. Channel 13 daw.
Wow.
What may have been familiar with you guys, if not Candid Camera, was the more popular America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
I think that's the more popular one. We would actually wait for it to show.
Exactly.
I think it was a Sunday, right? It was a Sunday show.
It was a Sunday evening show, yeah.
It was a Sunday evening show, and it was. I remember I have quite fond memories of that. Is that if we're watching, if we are able to watch as a family growing up, and Trickster knows this, as a family, if we are able to watch America's Funniest Home Videos in peace, that means wala akong katarantaduang ginawa when I was a kid. I mean, I was not being punished. Everybody was having a good time that night. So wala akong ginawang mali. And I remember I remember that gave rise to people coming up with their own, because the biggest complaint apparently from America's Funniest Home Videos is that it was what they're showing is just 1% of what they're getting. That's a
Right,
huge
right.
thing.
Right,
They're only
yeah.
sharing like
They
1%
have
of what.
they had a lot of they have the library.
Oh,
They had the library. So each
Right.
episode they just show like a few clips. Then they're going to be showing the others in the next episode. So they have a lot, definitely.
And that show ran for like a long time, until
Up until
eventually,
now, I think.
until eventually people started creating and uploading their own stuff, which is because of the rise of the internet.
yeah.
Um,
And technology at the time.
do you guys remember the first video you watched on YouTube?
Chocolate
Yeah.
Rain.
The very first
no, I
YouTube
don't.
video. Diba?
Mhm.
And I know we're talking about short-term format, but guys, you have to understand, for those people who are watching and listening, short form video now is only a result of people wanting to watch genuine videos, genuine reactions from videos.
Right, right.
Um,
Alright.
what was the very first YouTube video that you guys watched? Let's start off with that. Who can remember the very first
I
video
watched
they watched?
Chocolate Rain by Tay Zonday. It's like the one who like uh takes his mouth out of the microphone to breathe, like like chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
Yeah,
No.
that one. Yeah, chocolate rain.
Okay, ikaw rin eh. What was yours? What was your very first
Uh,
YouTube video?
it wasn't a genuine video. I used YouTube. I first used YouTube to watch wrestling because they pulled wrestling from cable.
Ah,
So I would watch highlights or whatever. So that's the first time I touched the thing. To watch
okay.
wrestling video.
So Chocolate Rain for Jazz, wrestling for Rene. It's WWE. Was it W?
Yes.
Okay. Notch, ano sa'yo? What was yours?
Honestly, hindi ko maalala ko ano yung first eh. Pero ang naalala ko was yung mga first few times na nag-YouTube ako. I was always watching covers. Alam mo, yung mga covers ng songs. Ang hilig ako makinig ng mga covers ng songs. So that was the first ones na talagang pinapakinggan ko. Aside from the gaming content that I usually watch.
Nice. Ikaw, Palits. Kung naalala mo pa.
I do. It was PewDiePie's barrel video. Yung amnesia episode niya.
Yeah.
Where he was just screaming at barrels. That was the
Smosh.
very...
I remember that the Mortal Kombat video by Smosh. The Mortal
Smosh.
Kombat
Oh,
video,
right.
yeah.
Smosh was good. Smosh was good. Ikaw, Cap, what was your first YouTube video?
It was a movie, parang opening video siya ng Bleach.
Oh, really?
Yun yung
So
ano
you
ko
watch
kasi I
anime
was
in 3 parts in YouTube.
oh,
You
so
know,
Yeah.
kasi dun sa kung saan ako na ganun nun, ang internet pa nun, ang hirap pang magkabit ng internet nun eh. Dial-up and all that, diba? Tapos nawala ko for a certain period.
Wait, you still had dial-up when YouTube came out?
No. Inaano ko na yung kinoconnect ko lang yung story. So YouTube nung dahil syempre hirap maghanap ng videos doon, tapos nawala ako for a period of time, tapos nung bumalik na ako, doon na ako nagkaroon ng experience yung
Saan ka pumunta?
internet stick.
Nawala ka?
in a different multiverse, I guess.
In
I
a
don't know.
different
Yung,
nasa ganun
yung
na-
nag-snap si Thanos, nawala.
Yeah, he was gone.
alam mo yung internet na kinakabit lang sa stick tapos yung sa USB, doon ko nakita, sabi ko there's this thing called YouTube. Sabi kong ganun. Tapos I was watching Bleach noon sa Animax. Sabi ko, yung ganda ng intro na to. Tapos yun yung sinerch ko. That was the first video na parod ko. That's Hazel Fernandez's number 1.
Parang
Wait,
feeling ko,
I like Trickster's comment.
sinabi mo lang na Bleach intro para feeling bata ka.
No. Yun kasi, remember, back in the day, that was like somewhere around 2010, accessibility was the number one concern ng mga tao noon. So, when you have pag may internet ka noon, swerte mo na eh. Lalo na pag nakakanood ka ng YouTube back in the day.
Mayaman ka nun pagka may internet, ito ba?
Pero may
Parang
nagsabi nga
ang
dito,
internet ata nun, up to 1 Mbps.
Up to 1 Mbps.
Dude,
Is it
Bonanza
Mbps?
plus
It was
Nitro.
kbps. It was
No.
KB.
Mbps
No.
na.
Up to. It was up to, but
was up to.
to.
You get 80,
Yeah.
right? So
Yun yung
Josh said, screw you. We had dial up. I don't want to use the word dial up. That it kind of triggers me. I like to use ISP Bonanza.
ISP Bonanza.
Oh,
right?
yan.
Like
I-
100 pesos for about 6 hours.
Oh.
ISP Bonanza, wag mong iaangat
100
yung
pesos,
telepono.
6 hours, yeah.
My very first YouTube video was surprisingly it's a bad video. Actually, it's a bum fight.
Oh my
There's-
god.
there was
Oh my
two-
god.
there was- I swear to God, I was looking for so YouTube came up, right? And I was
Ano search na ginamit mo?
so
Bum
yeah,
fight.
so
No,
I
you
wanted
search
to look for
bum
Street
fight.
Fighter. I wanted to look for Street
Okay.
Fighter because I've seen like StarCraft videos. Of
Well,
Arena.
you got it, you know.
I tried
Literal
because
Street Fighter.
because my typing skills aren't up to snuff. I didn't add ER at the end, so I pressed enter at Street Fight, and then I saw two Russian guys squaring off, knocking each other out, and I said, "Thank God for the internet. I'm so happy."
And this
But
started
wait.
you on a path.
It started me on a path that it was yes. I want to just very very briefly. I want to comment something. I want to find a comment here. So hold on. I think it was Drew who said something. He said that call me crazy, but the very first video that I watched was Poso. Guys, you guys remember
EJ.
Poso?
No, it's EJ.
I was
Gotta be
EJ. Sorry. So it was
Yes,
Poso,
by Gamegasm.
bro.
I don't know what that is.
Bro, so it's graphic in nature. It's an actual incident in Poso in Indonesia where there was this conflict between Christians and Muslims, and they videoed the entire
Shit. Yeah. I remember.
aftermath of the thing, and it was graphic. It was just super
Oh.
bad, dude. Super bad. I mean, if you guys remember Poso, good for you. If you don't, even better, right? These are the things that you just remove from your head. And that started me on the path. The bum fights was just freaking awesome, man. But you know what I've never experienced? I've never experienced Vines. Because that's when actually Vines was happening alongside YouTube. And that kind of kickstarted the careers of Harris Heller, Smosh, a lot of these, even what's his name?
The Logan brothers.
The Paul brothers. Yeah.
Logan Paul.
King Batch.
Yeah. The comedians.
Vines are the 15-second videos. Am I correct?
6.
Right.
I think it was
Oh.
6, right? 6-second videos? I don't know.
Basically,
remember
They started
for-
I think they started the
15
short form videos. Oh,
Yeah.
Basically,
I
It was
like
a
story
precursor
time.
for TikTok.
Yeah, I like story time, and that's Vine, right?
Right.
So, but before you move into that, I just want you guys to experience. Since we talked about the very first video we watched, have you watched the first video on YouTube ever uploaded?
It was the guy dancing? Was it
No.
that thing? No?
No.
Was it the in Nuna Nuna Nay?
If you read your homework, which you did not, you would have known. But salamat for the support, guys. Pero Captain Mike, share the screen.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give a treat to everybody that's watching right now. What you're about to see is the very first video uploaded to YouTube when it went out. And it's a video called "Me at the Zoo," uploaded April 23rd, 2005. The very first ever registered video uploaded to YouTube. Captain Mike, whenever you're ready.
I am
Grade school ata ako noon 2005.
2005, my daughter was 1 year old at the time.
Grade school ako noon.
Wow.
I was working my first job, 2005.
Captain Mike.
Hold on.
Captain Mike was promoted to.
I was grade 6. I was grade 6.
Paano pa si Jazz? Josh, are you even able,
2005.
are you able to talk by the by the time you're
2005?
oh
I was in grade 5.
1 year
Parang
difference lang
nakabatch
pala
tayo
kami.
eh. Oo,
grabe
nakabatch
ka.
tayo eh.
Mukha tayo. Just play the damn video, man.
Please.
Ah,
All right, so here we are, one of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really, really, really long fronts.
You don't say.
Yeah, that's cool.
and that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the very first video ever uploaded.
Ay,
It's 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 far off from where you are now, pero if you come to
Of
think
course.
about it, ganyan lang kasimple
Content-wise,
ang
not
buhay.
really.
Diba? I mean, pero ganyan lang kasimple yan nung araw.
Right.
There was even a time, there was even a time where you remember Betamax and VHS. Diba?
Yes.
Before they started producing yung mga Disney videos and importing it to cassettes and all that, they were primarily used like the V8. They were primarily used to record everyday life. It was just, a family having dinner, di ba? Nagsiswimming sila. At ganun lang ang content noon. And people started to enjoy that kind of genuine kind of content that you don't watch in TV. There was
Right.
even a movement called video freaks back in the 1970s.
oh, yeah,
where,
yeah.
diba? Video freaks they do what TV should, but they do it outside real time. Tapos naka-t-shirt lang sila and all that. That was a phenomenon in the US na talagang to show that people are clamoring for a lot of these things. Now, moving on to Vine, I never really got to enjoy it. Hanggang sa, I don't know, probably because I was busy. But do you guys have experience with Vine and
There was this
Not
group in
me.
Mindanao
Not really.
where
Because I
like
don't think
was-
it lasted that long.
yeah, it did not last that long, but here in Mindanao, like Vine actually helped a certain politician win the elections.
oh, for
Oh,
real?
really?
Oh.
Like it was the 2016 election. Probably you probably know who is this. This guy's from Mindanao, so he was in all of the Vines. Dude, like if you watch Vine, like this Vine group Ato ni Vines, it was called that, and he was featured in all their Vines.
Ang makinarya ng propaganda ay umandar na. Anyway, go ahead. Yung pala yun.
Adnal.
And I remember
Vine.
Vine was like this. What's that song? Like I forgot the. I forgot the song, but there was this song. That's friggin' it replays in my mind every single time. That time,
But
It was
Vines was not
Was it a
as...
campaign thing?
Hmm?
Was it a campaign jingle?
Please tell me it's not Pepe Pacheco.
No,
it's not.
definitely not.
It's a song. It's a song.
Pacheco!
Pepeng malinis mabango.
It's I know My Boo by Ghost Town DJs, and everyone's dancing like I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird time,
Yeah, it's a
My
weird
Boo
time.
by Ghost
Well,
Town DJs.
I wasn't really into Vines before eh, pero nung mga times na nanonood ako ng Vines, I always watch King Batch. If you guys remember King Batch, comedian siya na nakilala siya sa Vines. Tawa ako ng tawa sa kanya. And then, instead of using Vine to watch him, I went to YouTube instead.
and watch compilations of his
And
all
watch
of the
compilations.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I did.
And yung magician, di ba? Sa Vines din siya nag-start yung King of
the
Magicians.
magician. Yeah. The one with like
Yeah.
half video edits, half magic. Who's that guy?
Zach King.
Zach King. Yeah.
was
Zach King, yeah. I remember.
He actually blew up in Vines. And I remember, I actually have experience with Vines. Remember the Harlem Shake?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Harlem
yeah, the Harlem
Oh.
Shake.
Naalala ko.
Wait, did you post a Harlem Shake video?
Yes, we did.
We had
Me-
the Harlem Shake video.
Me and my cousins actually recorded the video.
Pahanap na kap.
Like
I'm on it.
me and a
That-
group of cosplayers.
Yung
Assignment
buhok
mo yan,
mo
ah.
ba tusok-tusok pa nun?
Hindi, actually, I remember it very, very clearly kasi I was totally embarrassed kaya may suot akong motorcycle helmet.
So you're the
When
first
we did
guy
the video.
when the intro starts. You're the first guy who's like doing.
Yes,
You're the
I was
first
the one.
person moving. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, okay, fine. So I take it back. I was going to say earlier that Vines didn't really take a cultural foothold in the Philippine pop culture, but then again, then you reminded me of Harlem Shake, and oh yeah, everybody was doing a Harlem Shake. I was one of the fortunate few who did not have to do the Harlem Shake. I'm thankful for that. I didn't have to do that because you didn't have it's a part of your life you don't want to. Diba? And then we thought it was over because Vines didn't last long, and then they went to YouTube, and then suddenly you have TikTok. Suddenly,
Right.
it was founded by a Chinese company called Dance Bites, and it was functioning relatively different back in China back then, and then it suddenly became a social media storm that just enveloped the world, and everybody's doing that now, and there's really not much to talk about in TikTok. It's what, 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds to a minute, 3 minutes at most. It's a compilation of stuff. It's not new, but you cannot deny the impact that it has. There are even TikTok houses in the US. You guys hear about that? There's a TikTok house.
Meron din.
Yeah.
House
Dito
of
rin,
Oh,
meron
talaga?
din.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Really?
dito. House of
collab.
House of collaboration. Oh, yeah.
House of Collab, yeah. It's
Pero
Did you guys
yung
do that? Or?
difference between back then how TikTok was just an app, a page to upload videos versus now na nagiging ano na siya eh,
it's a
nagiging
gateway to fame.
gateway.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yung takbo ng TikTok kasi it was inspired by Vine eh. Yun yung
Yeah, it's
naging
exactly
takbo nila
fine.
eh. Diba? I think what's different with TikTok is, well, we're going to talk technically, diba? Pero it's really different yung algorithm niya eh.
Yeah.
Diba? I mean, you post a video on TikTok and then you just, parang pipikit ka na lang, and then hayaan mo kung sino yung manonood. Then eventually you'll get like 100 views, 200 views.
When you say something confidential, when you you act stupid on camera, well, that's gonna get you a lot of views.
That's the secret. That's a secret.
That's a
Act
secret.
stupid.
I mean, it's before it was like, oh yeah, let's be funny, family moment, and then it transitioned into how much would you want to look stupid in front of millions of people to be famous?
Actually, yeah, that's funny because you started with America's funniest home videos that nakakatawang videos that were candid.
Candid.
Oh,
yeah.
candid.
When you come to TikTok,
It's now deliberate.
kumbaga sinasadya mo na, deliberate.
Yeah.
May iba
So
may
fake.
iba pa rin na na out of nowhere bigla na lang nangyari yun. Obviously, that's still there.
Like
Pero
we got
ngayon-
one-shot wonders on TikTok. I swear to God.
Oh
like
yeah. Ang
they become
dami.
bam famous.
I am like an
Thinking of-
island boy. Swear to God.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Guys,
Go ahead.
We, as we mentioned at the top of the show, a lot of the people who watch us are kids. These kids may not know what the Harlem Shake is. I have great news. Felix just messaged that he found his Harlem Shake video.
Let's show it. Show it.
So,
Or the
let's
same.
try and let's educate the youth
That's also
about.
was I saw another one from Jazz. Is it
From Jazz.
Jazz?
From Jazz too.
Wait, is that General's Harlem Shake video
That
as
was
well?
mine. I sent our Harlem.
I
Thank
think
you.
I think for everyone's benefit and educational
Yes.
purposes.
Yes,
absolutely.
purposes.
Absolutely.
Guys,
And
if you
by the
like
way-
if you like what you're going to see, send some stars. Won't hurt. Yeah.
Mga Harlem Shake man lang tayo. Unahin natin. Palit art. Ladies and gentlemen, Uy, kailangan may audio yan ha.
Wait,
Usually,
kanino to
yan.
kanino?
Kay Palit yan. Kay Palit.
Yeah,
Okay, guys.
Hold on.
Holy shit.
I wanna do it in this format para talagang alam mo yun.
Go.
Holy
Ito pala
shit,
yun.
Okay.
Ito pala yun.
Look at
And he's
that
the first
quality.
one moving. He's the first one to do it.
480p.
3GP pa ata to.
Hindi yung nasa likod.
Oh my God.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
quality, man.
Quality.
Oy,
Quality.
Special
itago
guest.
natin to.
Special
Itago
guest.
natin yan.
Boy Tuso? Ikaw ba si Boy Tuso?
Ay, wait. Hold on. Did you guys notice something when Lee shared it? I'm not
Naka-upload.
sure. Yes, naka-upload. But for his protection, because he knows I'm gonna do something about it, he locked it.
Maduga. Maduga.
Ikaw talaga si Boy Tuso.
I hereby pass a vote for
Anyway, it's recorded on the podcast. What's wrong with
no,
you?
but we want remastered
raw.
version.
The full experience.
Guys,
We
ito
want
lang
to be
yan,
able to comment on it.
For all the viewers out there, lahat ng viewers dyan, yung mga funniest moments namin, surely want to share it with you. Number 1 na yung kay Lee, ilalagay natin yan sa YouTube ng G.
Yeah! Now we're gonna dub it as a remastered version.
Remastered.
Oh.
3GP
Kasi kung
in the
hindi-
same. Ha?
Kung
Parang ang
hindi
hirap
mo ibibigay
i-remaster.
sa amin yan, Lee, kukunin namin yung recording dito and it'll be up.
Nasa sa'yo na. At
regardless.
least give us a good quality. It's up to you, man. But
Kaya-
anyway,
Dahil sa'yo, D, and dahil sa'yo, General, maging trend ulit ang Harlem Shake.
Yeah, oo.
Just Mio de Garapon. Oh, ano pa inaantay natin? Let's watch General's version of the Harlem Shake. Plug it, please. Plug it, ladies and gentlemen. Mayroon pala tayong mga ganyan, ha?
Sana nandun din si General. Yun lang naman.
I'm there, but I'm not wearing costume.
Let's find
Share
out.
screen mo na. Share screen nyo na.
Let's find out.
Let's go!
Go!
Mungo!
Harlem Shake ka ngayon, no? Notch was saying this earlier. At the time, it was candid. Now it's deliberate. How much of your soul are you willing to share, to give up for fame? That's the question.
This is not for fame, guys. This is for fun.
Sure. Sure.
When we were doing this with my cousins, it was
Of course.
fame.
It's not for fame. You put your name there, right? Special thanks to. Diba? It's not for fame.
It was his parents.
No,
Boy
Boy.
Tuso.
Asa na? Go, let's go.
Share.
Nasa na? Ikaw,
Ako na lang ba?
Ikaw na,
Tagal
Mike.
naman, director.
Yes.
Direct,
Ayusin mo, direct.
Go.
Ayan.
Ako na mag-share. Ako na.
Be
Ako na.
snappy.
Si Mike na daw.
Yan. Lumalabas na. Mga
Yan,
kaibigan,
yan,
ito
yan.
naman po ang pangalawang pagtatanghal. Ang ikalawang yugto at ikalawang tagpo. Harlem Shake by General Jazz Comoda.
Ni
Let's
Boy,
go,
Efficacy
boy.
Oil.
Alam ko na kagad kung nasa si Jazz. Did you see?
Ayun na,
Alam niyo na kagad
nakita
kung
ko
nasa
na,
si
nakita ko na. Hanapin nyo, mga kaibigan, hanapin nyo.
Kaya nakaload sa gitna.
I'm not wearing a costume and wala pa akong
Kaya
gout
nakaload
yan,
sa gitna.
Okay,
Of course,
let's play.
he's saying Hokage ng Jensa. Alright. No,
Let's play.
Oh my God.
Malapit si Jazz.
Ang galing.
Ikaw, okay.
Okay. Ito siya. Yung nakaganon, nakatago ng polo.
It was too hot.
Guys, may challenge ako sa inyo.
Ano yan?
Ngayon.
Pero, yun nga lang, wala si Lee eh. Pero, the next time na magkita-kita tayo, personal.
Oh, no.
We'll do a 1080p
We will do
version.
a 2022 1080p Harlem Shake.
Anong 1080p? 4K!
4K.
On
60
location.
frames.
On location.
On location.
Wait,
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean nakita-kita tayo? Kasama na si Jazz dyan?
Yes, syempre.
Or-
Siyempre.
Kasama si
Yeah.
Jazz.
Okay, so hindi to sa next event.
No.
Ano pa?
No.
Okay.
Takot na
Okay.
takot siya.
There's
Kahihiyan niya eh.
time to, There's time to convince you guys not to do it. Okay.
Oo. Pero at dahil si Lee lang ang masasalba dito, dapat si Lee makagawa din ng 2022 version kasama yung mga
Solo.
boys niya sa business.
Oo.
Oh, boys
Oo.
above
Oo.
yun.
Kasama
And he
yung
has to
boys
wear
sa
a
business.
motorcycle helmet. He
He has to
wear a
reenact.
motorcycle.
Gusto mo,
So we
palitan
do
mo,
it
pare.
without
Bulaklak.
masks or anything, right?
Oh, hindi, wala. Tignan natin kung kaninong kahihiyan ng mawawala talaga lahat.
Kailangan gawin natin yan, boys. Kahihiyan natin. Kailangan maging updated tayo.
Oh. Walang magtatago
Ako
sa likod ko. I'm 6'3". Baka
Kakapit nga sana ako sa'yo.
Hindi, ikaw tayo yung props eh. Ikaw yung props. Dalawa kami ni Chino, paa. Tun.
Alam mo yung sa car show, gumagano'n.
pagka may sale.
Wacky arm
May sale sa
flailing
Mega Mall.
inflatable tube man.
Yeah, ito pa isa, Talking about the trends of Vines, planking was such a...
Captain Mike, planting daw.
Planking lang, isang planking lang. Kasi hindi magpa-planking yan, laki ng tiyan, gaganong-ganon yan.
Grabe yung body shaming talaga.
May sariling gyro. May sariling gyro sa tiyan.
Pare, tinutulungan ko na nga para hindi mapaya.
Naging tumba-tumba bigla.
I did not say roly-poly. What's wrong with you guys? So anyway, that's probably the most nostalgic thing I've seen in the entire week, and I hope you guys enjoyed too. But unfortunately, we've run out of time. It's already 9:00, and it has been a fun hour with you guys. You guys have any last words? You guys have any your final words for the evening? Starting off with Noch, sir.
Yes. I'd like to say thank you. Maraming salamat sa mga kaibigan natin dyan na nanonood. And sana pagpalain kayo ng Diyos at have a great weekend ahead, mga kaibigan. Maraming salamat at signing out.
Thank you very much, Ray Langit. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Palits, Ray Langit. Oo nga, no? Palits, last word, man. Invite them.
Thank you sa lahat na nanood. Sana makalimutan niyo yung video na pinakita namin. And thank you so much sa mga tropa, kay EJ, kay Drew Bernal, syempre, Boss Super AJ, Raise ng Pinas. Sobrang salamat sa pagdaan. Sa PRG, sa lahat ng tropa, kay Sir Jason Alvarez. Thank you sa suporta nyo. We really appreciate it. From the bottom of our very dark hearts, mahal na mahal namin kayo.
Uy, ikaw lang ha. Huwag mo kami sama dyan ha.
Ikaw lang.
Wow!
Guys, ang linis niyo.
Nakita mo naman si Just the good boy.
Guys, i-request ninyo dapat magkaroon ng G3 After Dark, kung saan yung mga private conversation lang namin yung ilalabas.
G3 After Dark.
G3 After Dark now available on Patreon. $50 a month.
Tama yun.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Para makita niyo talaga yung tunay namin ng mga ugali. Pinakamasamang ugali. Rene, hindi ikaw yung pinapatamaan ko.
Alam ko naman.
Sige, good boy, ikaw na. Any final words for the evening? Invite them over for your streams, and you have the floor, man.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for watching this week's episode of the G3 podcast. And I would like to invite you to watch my streams at twitch.tv/GeneralTuna19. I'll be playing a lot of Big Time GG, and right now Disney Dreamlight Valley. So see you there. I'll be giving away a few Ruby passes as well if pala rin tayo. So yeah.
Yun.
Awesome,
Guys, ano pa ba yung ulam?
Munggo!
Montik na lang, di ba?
Yung silent.
Iwas tayo sa matatabang pagkain sa karne.
Iwas tayo sa munggo!
Guys. Eat healthy as much as possible because you might not enjoy Fridays like me anymore.
All right. Rene, your turn, my dudes.
Okay, when we were watching the Harlem Shake videos, the first thought in my mind is like, oh my God, I'm so happy I was not part of that stupid trend. But thanks, Noch. Okay, salamat, Noch. So,
we give the best.
At 40 years old, I didn't think I'll be doing things for the first time. So, hey, Harlan Jake. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for this show. Things are headed in a really, really good direction. So I'm
Yeah.
very thankful to be a part of it. Please watch out for the G3 OnlyFans. It's coming out. It's coming out soon.
The only I did
Ayun.
Patreon. You want OnlyFans?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fit pics.
yeah. Captain Mike. Captain Mike, your final words of the evening.
My final word is as simple as they say. Yung videos na ina-upload lang natin dati.
Okay,
is,
isang word lang. Final word lang eh.
Gago.
ina-upload natin,
Ay.
natin yung mga
Ay,
videos
ay.
for everyone's entertainment.
Child friendly.
Pero while we put value in those videos for ourselves, it also puts value to the people watching. So, thank you guys for being so amazing. Yung mga nag-like, nag-follow, tsaka yung mga nag-share dyan. Maraming salamat. And I believe Notch is going to settle with bathwater. OnlyFans daw yan. G3 Podcast.
Maraming salamat, Ted Pailon.
Sasabihin ko pa lang, nakakatuwa si Captain Mike. Parang politiko pag nagsalita.
Yeah. Ted Pailon, meron tayong Ray Langit. Wow, okay ito Maganda yan And
Wait.
that's
Before you do that, may dare daw si Stanley. Mukhang gagawa rin daw ata siya ng sarili niyang video. Sa 5K
Why not?
follower,
Go!
Or 1K follower daw, Chicken Dance 2022.
I mean, chicken dance.
Yung tropang trumpo.
Yung ba yung Dante Gulapa?
No, iba yung chicken
That's the
dance nila.
butterfly.
Wait,
That's
iba
the
yung chicken
butterfly.
dance?
Yun yata
Iba
yung...
ba yun?
May uso yun, apparently. Lahat ng streamers ginawa yun. Pati ako.
And dahil streamer na tayo. It's like a rite of passage. Wait, may pangalan may nag-comment, may pangalan. Chicken Dance ni Captain Mike.
Okay. Well, as we are very giving to our patrons, and if you want to subscribe to After Dark via Patreon and our OnlyFans and X Vids, of course, we'll do it for you for a price. But unfortunately, that's it, man. That's the show for this evening. Thank you very much for everybody who joined.
Thank you.
With you guys. And for us, looking back at history and bringing it over to what we love the most is what matters in this conversation. Head on over to youtube.com and look for G3 Podcast on Facebook. We're Gamers, Geeks, and Good Times. On Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. We don't have a Vine, but maybe because of the Harlem Shake, we're coming back. This is BJG, that's Notch, Captain Mike, Palitz, General Tuna, Rene Cruz Jr. We'll catch you in the next episode, 8 o'clock next week, same time, same channel. Bye-bye. Smile. You're on Mongo!